Hi, my name is Inge Patsch and welcome to the series Visions for a Better Future. Today, Circular Economy. So what is the circular economy? The circular economy is an overall economic system, so not just one product or one factory, but an overall economic system in which all our goods and products, or the majority, no, actually all our goods and products, are actually fully going into a circle and not take, make, dispose logic. So you have the production of something, you reduce the process waste, so there is actually in the production stage there is already no waste anymore. Everything which comes out of the machine or which cannot be used for the good can be again fully brought back into the circle. You are having transportation which is eco-friendly, you encourage recycling, and recycling has reached 100% mark, etc. So really things are going full into circle. There is even meanwhile some kind of trademark or certification for a product which is fully achieving that. It's called Cradle2Cradle. It was invented by Professor Michael Braungart and McDonald, and they have like set up a set criteria for how to get a certification if you want to be fully Cradle2Cradle. So there are many aspects to this. So we have, on the one hand, we have, for example, the technological cycle, where you say, okay, in the proper Cradle2Cradle product and the Cradle2Cradle economy, you have like this 100% reuse rate of things. I think for the certification, you can enter with a lower rate, and then you only have like silver or so. But to reach a full Cradle2Cradle, so like the end goal is saying everything which is existing is fully circulated, everything which is non-renewable. So all raw oil or metals or whatsoever are, for example, welded in a way or mended in a way that they can be fully taken apart again. So you don't merge two materials with each other which you cannot separate anymore, for example. So this is also part of the 100% reuse, recycle process. And also, for example, 100% of the energy used in this whole process is supposed to be renewable. And then there is the technological cycle, the biological cycle, which is thinking about whether all the nutrients are able to go back into the natural processes. So you know how nutrients are actually circulating, how there is a dung coming from the cow, enriching the soil. From the soil, grass is growing. Again, the cow is eating the grass and so on. So this is like a circulation of nutrients all over. And similarly, whichever biological matter used in any product, it should be able to fully go back into this biological circle without like contaminating it. So if you take, for example, the example of newspaper, which is at the moment it's made by biological material, paper, but because of the printing, the color which is used in print is very often actually having harmful chemicals, so hence you cannot really biodegrade it. A fully Cradle2Cradle certified production, which is already existing, there is an Austrian company, and you can check out the website Print for Future, who have developed this. This is a fully printing system where you say, okay, you can really take your printed newspaper, you can put it like this on your compost, and it will be wonderful soil coming out because nothing in there is a harmful chemical which you don't want to eat next time you have a carrot from your garden. So Cradle2Cradle has some elements. We can start from the small. First, you need chemical compounds, so to say, which are able to do that. So not all chemicals used nowadays in different goods and materials are Cradle2Cradle compatible. So we definitely need a new way of thinking about chemicals. And I think the one who invented it, Michael Braungart, he is a chemist. So he had this as a starting point, kind of. And then from these Cradle2Cradle chemicals, you can kind of invent materials. You can invent new gum, new flexes, whatsoever. So different material, which then can be furthermore to be turned into Cradle2Cradle products. So you see, Cradle2Cradle is a system of actors. It's like not one company can turn Cradle2Cradle, but it's a revolution of full sectors, the full industry sector and so on. But it's not only a technical revolution, it's also a kind of mental revolution. It's this idea of saying we don't try to reduce our footprint and be less bad, but it's saying we humans become an active, positive contributor of the natural cycles again. So we're stepping in again. We don't separate ourselves anymore from nature, but we go inside nature and we actively contribute to the natural cycles and make not only our lives, but natural lives more beautiful. I hope to have inspired you on the topic of what Cradle to Cradle means to me and to have more curiosity about it. I hope you have fun in your further researches. Thanks for watching.